Right guys, welcome back to another episode. Today we've got lots of action as always. We have a 992 Carrera 4S in for stage 2, which consists of our custom downpipes and custom software. We have another 991.2 Turbo S in for our stage 1 tune, so completely stock hardware once again and just a software upgrade, which is quite popular on those models. We also have more updates on DARREN'S HURACAN twin turbo, so that's taken a bit of a twist as to what sort of power he's going and what setup that is, but yeah, you'll see that later on. And we've also got some updates on Chris's 997.1 ES850. The engine's back in and that's going to be ready to get tuning now as well. And also Asim's ES1100 is going to be ready soon as well. So yep, keep watching, stay tuned, and yeah, we'll show you what's going on.
You ready? You got rebase, he has to be in the video every time. Every time you've got that camera going, he's got to be in the video. He just literally he's been sat in the office eating all day, and now he comes out and here he is. That was the hardest bit of work he's done all day. See that pole there? He's moved that pole. And look, he's full. Look.
Oh, you know what? Drag is down.
Why?
It's not working, so we can't even test his cars.
Is it not working?
I might as well go home today, innit?
See that he eats, jumps in the car, goes, comes back, and then that's him done for the day. He don't understand what hard work is. Right, anyway, forget about that. We've got Darren's HURACAN Performante in. This is a very special build. We are doing our ES1000 package. So it'd be 1,000 wheel horsepower. As you can see, I've totally stripped it now. I've removed the gearbox, exhaust, the whole rear end's gone. Gearbox is gone for a to get a wave track diff put in it. That got delivered today, so we should get that back hopefully early next week, dependent on obviously shipping and stuff like that. So I'm currently putting everything else together on the car, like the lines for the charge coolers. As you can see, there's a lot of parts here that I'm unwrapping at the moment and getting everything together so I know what is what. So yeah, it's having our charge coolers, it's having our turbo kit as well, custom exhaust. So everything that you see that I'm going to be fitting on this car is full ES custom made. So it won't just come from here and then we're fitted to the car. This has all been custom made for this car. So yeah, it's quite a big build. I'm looking forward to getting it done. So as you can see, I've made a big amount of movement on the car already. Front bumper's all stripped as well, because I've got to put the rads in for the charge coolers. I've got to run the lines. Yeah, and then once the gearbox is back, then I can start fitting the charge coolers and the turbos. So right now I'm going to be taking intake off. I've got to do all the check valves and stuff on it as well. I've got to change all them because it's going to be running a lot more boost than standard anyway. I mean, these are naturally aspirated, so us putting a turbo kit on it, I've got to do all the vac lines, I've got to do everything. Anything plastic for the vac lines is going braided hose. So yeah, it's quite a fair bit of work, and it'll be running running Cyvex as well. So man like Emre will be doing his tweedledee-tweedledums, and boom, 1,000 wheel horsepower. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled for this one, because hopefully by middle of next week, I should this should be up on the dyno and running. So yeah, dependent on gearbox. So yeah, the guys who've got the gearbox, you need to get this sent back ASAP, because I want to get this done, I want to get this finished, and I want to get out the door and then one happy customer. So yeah, I'm just unpacking everything at the moment, get everything all rock and rolling for it. So yeah, I'm looking forward to getting this one done. Right, so we've got Chris's obviously 997 in. We are doing a full ES850 kit, so that's having our Garrett turbo set up. The engine's now out of the car because when you're running big power, he wants to go more power after ES850. So I've got everything done on the car. So the stage 2 clutch is on the car now, at the motor on the engine now. Gearbox has been sent off to get the wave track diff done as well. So everyone's going mad for these wave track diffs at the moment because they make a massive difference. So yeah, engine's out of the car at the moment. MEF kit's all installed on the car, so when the gearbox is back, we can literally plumb it together and whack it in. He's running Cyvex on this as well. He wants to push this car to possibly like an ES1200 maybe, but he's not sure, so he wanted to go for the ES850, see how it felt. So yeah, this is going to be another car you need to keep your eyes peeled for, because this is a convertible and it's going to be ES850. This is probably going to be the fastest convertible in the UK. Porsche ES850. This thing's going to be absolutely mental. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled on this one.
3 days later.
Right guys, so Darren's Lamborghini, as you've seen earlier, Danny was talking about what we're doing to it. Well, that was a few days ago, and since then the plans changed slightly. So we had a conversation with Darren about his power goals and ultimately where he wants to take the car. So where we were going to be limited on the stock engine and stock clutch, it wasn't going to be enough, and he wanted a bit of more peace of mind as to pushing the car, have that safety barrier there as well. So we actually had a fully forged engine and a fully built Dodson gearbox already ready, and basically he's gone for that. So this car now is going to be a completely different monster. We're going full fuel flex system on there. It's going to be running a different single pump on there as well. That's the Elixir fuel pump that's going to be rated to over 2,000 horsepower. We're sticking with the same turbo kit. So we're not going to be going for mad power. It's not going to be going for over 2,000 wheel or anything like that. This car will be running about 1,500–1,600 horsepower on kill at the wheels. But it's going to be built for more with this setup, so it's going to be savage. I mean, Darren will be able to hammer it about, and he'll be able to know that it's fully built to handle more power, and that it's a setup that if he wanted to get more power in the future, he's got the capability of doing so. But yeah, you guys got to watch out for this one. This one I'm really gassed about. It's gonna be epic, man. Performante, 1,500–1,600 wheel. It's gonna be madness. So yeah, keep watching for that. We're gonna have that ready very, very, very soon. And yeah, it's gonna be a menace on the streets for sure. Right guys, so Luke's stage 1 ES600 is now complete. So this car's a 991.2 Turbo S, completely stock hardware, just with our stage 1 tune. And as you can see, the final figures were 596.8 horsepower at the wheels with 591 foot-pound of torque. So it's around about 701 horsepower at the crank exactly. So as you can see, there's great gains over the stock power level. This car dynoed 500 wheel horsepower stock, so it's almost made 100 wheel. In the mid-range, there's gains of about 130 wheel horsepower compared to what it was before. So it's going to be very, very interesting to see what we can get on this draggy-wise, but it should be quick numbers. If it's slow, then it's Rebase's fault. But no, this should be a quick car. It's a lovely spec car as well. So yeah, we're going to get this out on the road, do some testing on there, and see what we can come out with.
Right, so today we got this 991 Gen 1 in. It's a ES800 package. Just doing a major service on it today, so that's oil filter, spark plugs. Just swapped the spark plugs for NKG 7s. So yeah, should be running at its best once again. But yeah, that's about it for this car. Come off the ramp now, ready to go for the customer to enjoy.
So as you can see, we have got Asim's 991 Gen 2 on the ramp. We've not long got the car back. We've got a few modifications that have been done on it out of house. So we've got the hard pipes done. So we've got the HD clamps that have been done here, so it's obviously could be quick release as well. But so we've done intercooler to Y pipe, and then we've also done turbo to intercooler as well. Because obviously it works a lot better with the hard pipes. There's no expanding, no deflating. The silicone hoses that we use sometimes as well, over time they can split. This is a lot better, will hold the boost a lot better as well. There's no movement from the intercooler to Y pipe and stuff like that with the pipes expanding. So yeah, it's going to perform a lot better. Recently you've seen obviously Jamie's one has been hard pipe. That come out a lot better. Yeah, so at the moment with all these builds that we're trying to do, we're trying to get the customers to go to the hard pipe way. Makes a lot of sense, makes a big bit of difference as well. And there is no chance of any pipe splitting. So I've obviously got it back. I'm just literally boxing it up at the moment. I've just done the fuel system on the car. I'm going to get it on the floor shortly, wire in the fuel system, and then yeah, we could put it on the dyno and then see what numbers it makes. ES1100.
Bro, this car gets hot so quick. Anyway, customer dropped it off yesterday at 6:30, 7 o'clock. On the dyno already, downpipe's done, stage 2, and it's on the dyno. He should be here any minute, so he gets to witness how much power it made. 377 at the wheels, that's what it made stock, which is bang on factory. Well, Amir's just tuning it right now. Well, Emre's tuning it, Amir's running on the dyno. Let's see what it makes. I was going to say, what estimate power do you think it will make? No, stop. I'm thinking. Because Cameron's thinking as well. But I reckon 450 at the wheels, stage 2, that would be bang on. But then what do you reckon, 450 plus? At the wheels, this stage 2. Yeah. 500? Wow, over 500. 377 stock at the wheels, over 500. That's going to be rapid. Turbo S's stock. Watch what's coming up.
Right guys, so this 992 Carrera 4S, we have now finished stage 2 tuning on it. The final figures are 541.6 horsepower at the wheels and 437 foot-pound of torque. So that's just over stock 992 Turbo S power. It's about 650 to the crank. So yeah, this is just with downpipes and our custom tune. That's it, everything else is factory stock and it's making that power. So you can turn your Carrera S4S into a car that's as powerful and faster than a 992 Turbo S stock with just a couple of mods. Here's a comparison as well of the stock power compared to it now. The first graph it made 377 and the most we got out of it stock with the downpipes was 407 at the wheels. And then yeah, it's made in the mid-range an increase of, look, there's 140 odd wheel horsepower there. Almost 150 wheel there, and yeah, that keeps on going all the way through. So there's about 160 wheel horsepower gain there, and it carries on, like I said, all the way throughout to the end. So there's huge horsepower gains there. So we'll take this out and drag it now, and we'll see, is it actually faster than the Turbo S stock or not? It might not be, so we'll have to find out. But no, this will be this will do some really good numbers. So we'll find out shortly.
Right, don't believe it. Look at that number. 541 at the wheels. Stage 2. Wow. He's going to give some hard time to a Turbo S stock one.
Thanks once again for watching, guys. Please stay subscribed and keep watching. We've got lots more content coming next week. We've got some more updates on the Huracan and a few more of these projects. and we have some updates and news about Race 1000. So we're going to be attending that. So yeah.